Welcome back, plant lovers. Today is an exciting day because we are going to repot and display some beautiful new houseplant additions. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned plant parent, this video will guide you through the entire process of repotting, proper plant care, and creative ways to showcase your leafy friends. Grab your favorite gardening gloves, a cup of tea, and let's get started. First, let's talk about why repotting is essential. When you bring a new plant home, it often comes in a temporary plastic nursery pot that may not be the best long-term home for its growth. These pots usually contain soil that's optimized for greenhouse conditions rather than your home environment. Plus, repotting gives you a chance to check the root health, remove any pests, and refresh the soil with nutrients. Choosing the right pots before we begin the repotting process, let's talk about selecting the right pots. When choosing a new pot, keep the following factors in mind. 1. Size. A pot that is about 1-2 inches larger in diameter than the current pot is ideal. 1. Too big, and the roots might struggle to absorb moisture properly. 1. Too small, and the plant will become root-bound too quickly. 2. Material. Terracotta, ceramic, plastic, and fabric pots all have their own pros and cons. 2. Terracotta helps wick away moisture, while plastic retains it longer. 3. Drainage. Always ensure the pot has drainage holes. 3. If you fall in love with a pot without holes, consider using it as a decorative cache pot. Tools you'll need. Gather all the necessary tools before starting. Fresh potting soil, organic and well draining, specific to your plant type, a trowel or spoon for scooping soil, pruners or scissors for trimming roots, a watering can, a work mat or newspaper to catch any mess, gloves, if you prefer not to get your hands dirty, decorative top dressing like moss, pebbles, or bark. Preparing the plants for repotting. 1. Inspect the roots. Gently remove the plant from its nursery pot by squeezing the sides and tilting the plant out. 1. Examine the roots for any signs of rot, pests, or excessive root binding. 2. Loosen the root ball. If the roots are tightly wound, use your fingers to gently tease them apart. 2. If they are too compacted, you may need to make a few small cuts to encourage new root growth. 3. Trim any dead or rotted roots. If you notice any brown, mushy roots, snip them off with clean scissors. 3. Healthy roots should be firm and white or light tan in color. 4. Prepare the new pot. Add a layer of fresh potting mix to the bottom of the new pot. 4. You can also mix in some perlite or orchid bark for extra aeration if needed. Repotting the plants. 1. Position the plant. Place your plant in the center of the new pot and begin filling in the sides with soil. 1. Make sure the plant sits at the same depth as it did in its previous pot. 2. Gently pack the soil. Lightly press the soil around the roots to remove air pockets, but avoid compacting it too much, as this can hinder drainage. 3. Water thoroughly. Give your newly potted plant a deep watering to help settle the soil around the roots. 4. Top dressing. Add decorative elements like pebbles or moss for a finished look and to help with moisture retention. Displaying your houseplants. Now that our plants are happily repotted, let's talk about creative ways to display them. Here are some aesthetic and functional ideas. 1. Shelf styling. Arrange different plant sizes on floating shelves for a layered effect. 1. Use books and decorative elements to create visual interest. 2. Plant stands. Elevate your plants with stylish plant stands to add height variation in your space. 3. Hanging planters. Utilize ceiling hooks or wall-mounted planters for trailing plants like pothos and string of pearls. 4. Terrariums and glass containers. Small plants like ferns, moss, and air plants look stunning in glass containers. 5. Cluster arrangement. Group plants with similar light and watering needs together to make care easier and create a lush green corner. 6. Statement pieces. A large fiddle leaf fig or monstera in a beautiful planter can serve as a focal point in any room. 7. Macrame plant hangers. These add a bohemian touch while making use of vertical space. Caring for your repotted plants. 1. Monitor for shock. Some plants may experience transplant shock. 1. Keep them in a stable environment and avoid direct sun for a few days. 2. Watering routine. Adjust your watering schedule based on your plant's new soil composition. 2. Check moisture levels before watering again. 3. Fertilization. Wait a few weeks before fertilizing to let the roots adjust. 3. Then, use a balanced liquid fertilizer during the growing season. 4. Humidity and light. Group plants together to increase humidity or use a humidifier for tropical plants. 4. Rotate them occasionally for even growth. Common repotting mistakes to avoid. 1. Choosing the wrong soil. Different plants require different soil types. 1. Cacti and succulents need sandy soil, while tropical plants prefer moisture-retaining mixes. 2. Overwatering after repotting. Give your plant a good initial watering but avoid excessive watering right away, as roots need time to adjust. 3. Repotting during dormancy. Most plants prefer repotting in spring or summer when they are actively growing. 4. Not allowing for drainage. Always ensure your pots have drainage holes or use a well-draining soil mix to prevent root rot. 5. Disturbing the roots too much. While loosening the root ball is beneficial, be gentle to avoid damaging delicate roots. Final touches. Now that your new plants are happily repotted and beautifully displayed, take a moment to appreciate your indoor jungle. Caring for houseplants is a rewarding experience that brings life, beauty, and fresh air into your home. Keep experimenting with different arrangements and watch your plant family thrive. If you enjoyed this guide, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more plant care tips, DIYs, and styling ideas. Let me know in the comments which plant you're repotting next or your favorite way to display houseplants. Happy planting!